and welcome to a brand new episode of your favorite show, Z Connect, with me, Priya. Well, one of the best ways to spend your weekend is obviously with us, because whatever happens in this pulsating city, we bring that on the show for you. Some people dream of success while others work hard with persistence and creativity. Our guest today is one such achiever who has a life mission of breaking as many world records as possible. He has achieved the status of being officially amazing not once, not twice, but 19 times. Let's check out his records galore. Ramkumar, a warm welcome to Z Connect.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you on our show. The first time I read about you was when your name was all over the dailies. It was in the papers about your world records.
Yeah.
And today I have the privilege of actually sitting across from you and interviewing you. So welcome.
It's my pleasure. Yeah.
So I really want to know from you, how did this interest come about? How did it all start? And people usually struggle for like one world record, two world records.
Exactly.
You have like multiple here. So take me through it, please.
Yeah, it was just a casual conversation with my friends. I don't even really mean to have all these records. At that time, one of my friend told me that the world records are meant only for superhumans and not for a common man. So I just thought, okay, why don't I make that the other way? So I just said, okay, let me try one, and then I will prove you even a common man like me can create a world record. So just to be on the safer side from my side, what I did is, with the fear of failure, I applied for 5 records. So I applied for 5 records, and my intention was to create only one. So in case if one fails, I can just attempt the second one. But fortunately, the first record which I attempted itself was successful, and then I proved, yes, even a common man can do a world record. And then there was 4 more which is already I applied, and it is just with which I can apply, which I can attempt anytime.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, why don't I attempt the rest of the 4 as well? So I just attempted the next 4 and succeeded in all the 4 as well. So total I had 5 records which I applied, and all the 5. So that's how it all started.
Which was the first one that went through?
It was the longest chain of magnets. That's the first world record I created way back in September 2017.
Okay, and then the rest is history. It was one after another, just
one
kept
after
happening.
another. It was just like a kind of a stress breaker from my existing business. I just do it like casually. It creates a kind of you're thinking, you just think something else, and then it's a creativity, and it just refresh your mind.
Lovely. So tell me, which one of your creations has taken the most time and effort?
Each record has its own pros and cons, and it takes its own sweet time. But one of the record which I like a lot, plus it took really long time, was smallest pack of playing cards. I just have here one, and this small capsule has 54 cards, playing cards, a complete pack. And this took nearly 9 months for me to get the perfect design as required by the Guinness World Records. So more than hundreds of failure attempts, and then you can say I know that 100 ways of not working, and then finally a way that works to come up with this.
So while you were holding that in your hand, I had read about it, of course, but when I saw you holding that, I thought it must be a coin or something that you have.
It's smaller than a coin size, actually.
Yeah, and you actually fitted an entire deck of cards into
Exactly,
that.
yes.
Mind-blowing. So you're the only Indian and a UAE resident who actually has the maximum number of Guinness World Records. Are you a fan of Sachin Tendulkar?
Of course, I'm a die-hard fan of Sachin Tendulkar.
So you know that he holds the maximum records in India?
No, it was not that way actually. See, I don't have any plan to break anyone's record or something. I would just keep on concentrating on my records.
Yeah.
But on 18th of November, on single day I created 6 world records. So that took my total to 13 records. So when I complete 13 records, I just want to check the database to find who is the highest record holder in UAE. That was my plan. So when I checked, it was one lady from Abu Dhabi who was holding 12 Guinness World Records, and then I just came to know that I am the highest record holder of this country, which gives me like a lot of pressure at that time. So I just went through the database of India as well, and then found Sachin Tendulkar was the highest record holder. So I just concentrated to break that as well.
Yeah, and you've surpassed Sachin Tendulkar's records. I mean, that achievement must feel something.
Exactly, but definitely not in cricket. So he's a god for cricket. So it is that way.
In another field, but that's okay.
But definitely, it really gives a lot of pride to be a highest record holder of a country which holds 1.35 billion people. It's definitely a pride moment, no doubt about it.
Would it encourage you to do more, or would you be like, okay, now my time is done, I have achieved what I achieved?
No, it's not that way. Actually, I have my personal goal of creating 100 world records. It looks sometimes crazy, but it is definitely possible. It's all depending on how we focus and how we need to do. It's difficult, but it's not impossible. So that's my goal. It's a lifetime goal. So I hope I have another probably 20-30 years to complete that goal.
Great. Well, we really look forward to that, Ramkumar, and it's been such a pleasure talking to you. We hope that you keep making more and more of these records, and Guinness World Record keeps coming to your doorstep, and we keep coming here to interview you like this. We are super proud of you. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Colored cheeks, lots of Gana Bajana. These are just some of the things that make Holi the most awaited festival of the year. Another reason, of course, is lots of good food. We'll take you for an exclusive treat right after this short break, so stay with us. Welcome back. As we all know, Holi is right around the corner, and for this, we are taking you to the Oberoi Hotel, Dubai to meet Chef Sanish, who has prepared a very special recipe that is right out of their Holi special menu. So Chef Sanish, I'm very excited to try out this feast that you've prepared for Holi, the Holi Thali that we can experience here at the Oberoi. Tell me all about this Thali.
Holi is all about colors. So what I have chosen is Holi celebrated majorly in the northern part of India. So I've chosen the dishes from different regions. So we have the dishes from Rajasthan, Punjab, we have covered even Uttarakhand, we have covered Bengal, so most of the part of India has been covered with the dishes what we have selected. Like one of the specialities like Navi Galauti kebab is a part of it, and we have the sarson mahi tikka from Bengal. Then we have the Haryali soya chap from Punjab. Still we created our own version to it.
Tell me, out of all these dishes, which one is your personal favorite?
If you ask me, my personal favorite, which is a Haryali soya chap.
Okay.
So even the soya chap is done in many variants. So we do it in a certain variant, which is Haryali soya chap, which I'm going to show you today, and we are going to taste it.
Great.
For Haryali soya chap, the ingredients what we required: fried green chili, blanched coriander leaf, blanched mint leaf, green cardamom powder, garam masala powder, cumin powder, lemon juice, ginger garlic paste, salt, a little bit of oil, any odorless oil you can use it, then some processed cheese, any mild cheddar cheese, and we have the chopped green chili. These are for the stuffing, and we need a fried soya, then we need some ginger and some bell peppers. So we have 2-3 steps to follow in this. So the first step is the soya chap. We take the soya chap, then it has to be in a salted buttermilk. It has to be soaked overnight.
Okay.
So to make it, the salt to go inside and to make the soya chap is more little softer.
Okay.
So that's what you do the first step, and after that, the next day you drain it out and you just keep it, and now it's been drained and kept aside. Now what we are going to do is the first marination we have to do it, which is with a little bit of ginger garlic paste.
Okay.
Okay. And so we need some
Lemon juice.
Lemon juice. So in this step, we are not going to add any salt into it because it's already brined, so it has a salt into it. So we are going to just add this kebabs into it, so that the first marination, this we call in the kitchen. So we'll just leave this kebab to be marinated well in this, and we are going to leave aside for about 1 hour.
1 hour.
So the
okay.
ginger garlic and the lemon and everything goes inside. By that time, we'll make the main marination for this. The first marination is done. So now we are going to make the stuffing for this.
Okay.
So the stuffing makes it more richer and it gives a very good body to the kebab. What we required is a processed white cheese, chopped green chilies, then a little bit of fried soya, then a little bit of ginger, some bell pepper to get that the bite to it, then a little bit of cardamom powder. We mix this well. Now the mixture is ready.
Okay.
Now we are going to just stuff it as much as possible. So the stuffing is almost getting over, and
then
we will move into the
main marination.
The main marination. So we are going to start with the coriander leaves, the blanched coriander leaves.
Okay.
Blanch it for around 30 seconds.
Okay.
The same goes with your mint.
Mint leaves.
I would say around 40% of mint and 60% of coriander.
Okay.
That's the ideal scenario. Then we have a little bit of salt, a little bit of garam masala powder, a little bit of cumin powder, cardamom powder, so green cardamom powder. Now the main part which comes into the cheese. So now you need a little bit of lemon juice and 3 teaspoons. Then ginger garlic paste. Then to give the richness and to blend it well, we add a little bit of oil to it. Now we will blend all this together to a fine paste. Now the hariyali marination is ready. So we have blended it and you can see the texture, how exactly it has come up. And it's like, if you see, and this should be the texture of the hariyali marination. So now we are going to marinate this. We are going to put this in the
dip it into the
marination, and it has to be coated properly and it has to be left. So I would always suggest a little extra marination would do a better job.
There's a nice thick covering,
yes, thick
all
covering
over the
all
kebab.
over the kebabs. Yes, that's. So the kebabs are marinated. Now we need to leave this for around 8 to 10 hours.
Okay.
To get a better result. So we can't wait for 8 to 10 hours now. So I already have something which is already prepared. I would always prefer on a charcoal because that charcoal, that smoking flavor, which adds on a nice aroma and nice flavor to it.
Yeah.
So we have the kebab, just pass it through, just 2 pieces like this. Then we just leave it under the fire like this.
Okay, that's easy.
We are going with the second rod.
I can already smell it, chef.
Yeah.
So how long do we wait before it's done?
It won't take more than 2 to 3 minutes. So maximum, that's what it's going to take. Now, if you see, it's one side is already done.
Yes,
so we're going to
I
turn
can
it.
see that.
Now there is a trick to it. See, so we're going to,
Wow.
turn this.
Okay.
So then we apply nice butter on it.
Butter, okay.
It's melted butter. So it gives a nice smoky flavor. So the basting with the butter is a very important part of any kebabs when you do it. And I always prefer to do, especially this kebab, on a slow flame. So that, it gets a best texture and the best flavor out of it. Okay, so now our kebabs are ready. So we are going to plate it now. Okay. So you can choose any salad. So I just plated, some radish, which is watermelon radish, which is very much available in this market.
Right.
So it gives a very nice aroma and it's a very nice taste. So our soya chap is ready, and as always we say, and like all the kebabs, it goes best with the
Chutney.
mint chutney. So now it's your turn to taste and let me know how is it taste.
All set to do that, chef.
Yes.
I can actually taste all the ingredients, very flavorful, and I think I don't even need the mint chutney with it. It's so good, Chef. It's so good.
Thank you. I hope you will try this at home and make this Holi more colorful by making such a wonderful dish at home. Come and experience the Holi Thali at 971 restaurant from 25th to 29th of March. And this is one of our signature dish in our thali. So let's take a quick recap of how to make Haryali soya chap. So the first step is the soya chap, ginger garlic paste, lemon juice. We are going to just add this kebabs into it. So we'll just leave this kebab to be marinated well in this. We are going to leave aside for about 1 hour. So now we are going to make the stuffing for this. White cheese, chopped green chilies, then a little bit of fried soya, then a little bit of ginger, some bell pepper, cardamom powder. Then we mix this well. Now the mixture is ready. Now we are going to stuff it as much as possible. After that, when it comes to main marination, around 10 grams of fried green chilies, 3 to 4 teaspoons of lemon juice, a pinch of garam masala, 40 grams of mint leaves which is blanched, and 60 grams of coriander leaves blanched, then ginger garlic paste 1 teaspoon, then around 60 grams of processed mild cheddar cheese, salt as per the taste, and around 2 tablespoons of oil, half a teaspoon of cardamom powder. So we blend all these ingredients together to a fine paste to make our marination. Now the Haryali marination is ready, and this should be the texture of the Haryali marination. Marination have to go inside, so you have to cover the marination properly, like all the kebabs how we do it. So the kebabs are marinated. So we have the kebab, just we're going with the second rod. It's melted butter.
Anubha, it's great to see the Oberoi's occupancy levels going up again. The pandemic, I know, has been very challenging. So I just want to know from you what kind of practices and what kind of safety measures have you put in place?
Well, to begin with, our hotel is a certified hotel, stating that it is being certified that we have taken into consideration all the measures and precautions that we have to in order to deal with the pandemic. Apart from this, all our colleagues and my entire team is vaccinated, so that's a plus. And also everything that we receive in the hotel, starting from guest luggage or any package that we receive and till the end, the room before we check any guest in, are all disinfected. So yes, these are a couple of things that we have done.
That is great. And very soon Holi is coming up, and you have a little Holi celebration happening at the Oberoi, where you will have a special thali by Chef Sanish, and a lot of people are going to obviously come in to dine in and try out this thali. So what kind of measures have you put in place for that?
As I said, that our hotel is certified, and one of the measures that we were supposed to take was to audit all our suppliers from which we get all these raw products. So it's I can assure you that these are all safe for consumption. Also, all our team is well trained, because we have a dedicated hygiene manager whose sole job is to make sure that all the precautions are followed by every team member.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Anubha. And after Chef Sanish's food magic, it's time to show you some ways of shedding those extra calories away. But right after this quick short break. Welcome back. In Revive and Relax today, let's meet our yoga expert Ivana, who'll tell us some of the best ways to keep our fitness quotient high.
Hello, namaste. Welcome to Revive and Relax. My name is Ivana, and today we are going to learn together a new posture, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So we are going to check how we get into the posture and our health benefits. So let's get started. So now we are going to start in Tadasana. You can start the Warrior 2 maybe even from downward facing dog, but I just like to start it simple here. I'm going to just step the left leg back, and I'm making sure that I have the heels on the same line here. The outside of my back foot is parallel to the small edge of the mat. I'm going to bend my front knee as much as my front knee is on top of my front heel. I'm going to bring my pelvis in, open the knee to the side, make sure the hips are on the same line. Inhaling the arms on the same line with the shoulders. I have two energetical actions. My right arm is pulling forward, my left arm is pulling back. I make sure that my shoulders are back and down. I'm gazing towards my right fingers. And this posture will create strength in the body, will open the hips. And as you start practicing more and more, maybe you'll be ready to open a little bit wider so that the front thigh is parallel to the floor. I hope you enjoyed this week Revive and Relaxed. We'll see you next week with more asanas. Till then, stay healthy and keep watching Z Connect. Namaste. Thank you.
From a sprinkle of sand to creating a masterpiece or a splash of colors on the canvas, our guest in today's spotlight loves to surprise her spectators with her creativity. Let's meet her to know more.
Hi, I am Reshma Sainulabdin. I'm from India. Now I am in Dubai from 20 years. Before I was in Align, I have worked for the Department of Agriculture as a microbiologist. Now completely I am committed with art. Art is my passion. I'm doing a lot of art and craft works since I am very young, from my school days. Now I'm teaching as well, taking classes for kids and ladies for different kinds of arts and crafts. I love art. I was experimenting different kind of art like oil painting, acrylic painting, deco pages, coffee painting, lot things. Yeah, and now I am specializing in sand art, and I am collecting different kinds of sands from different part of the world, and I love to collect sands, and because it is in different shades. Today I am going to do a specimen of sand art, so you can see how it is done. Hi viewers. Today I am going to draw someone special. She is a symbol of woman power. I am drawing her. Guess who is she? I know you still don't understand who she is. Let me add this magic ingredient, the sand, which I have collected from Dubai. Then you will understand who she is. Presenting Indira Gandhi, ex-Prime Minister of India.
All good things come to an end, and so does this episode. Keep watching Z Connect and don't forget to follow us on our social media handles that are mentioned below. Take care, stay happy. I will see you next week. Till then, bye-bye.